Hello, it's Dave here from DaveMenzies.com again. I had a little problem with ScreenFlow the other day, which took me a little while to solve, and I thought it might be really helpful if you're experiencing the same thing. What it actually was, I had just upgraded to the latest version of ScreenFlow, which is 6.2.1, as you can see. So I had done that, and I think this is the first video I'd done since doing the upgrade. I'm on a Mac. I haven't actually upgraded that to Sierra yet. It's worth mentioning because that is another thing that there seems to be problems about. It's quite hard to get up-to-date information on this, but I think that is compatible, so I probably will go ahead and do the Mac upgrade to Sierra. But anyway, back to the point. I had been out, driven quite a long way in to shoot a video for a YouTube ad, and then I came home, and the next day, which was yesterday, I was editing the video, and I'd done quite a lot. I'd brought in some other little clips from my GoPro and sort of edited them into the edit. I'd done a lot of headings and text and arrows and all sorts of stuff, quite a lot of work. And then when I went to export, I just did my normal thing, exported in 1080p, which is what all the footage was actually recorded in. And when I opened QuickTime Player, once it had exported to look at the MP4, it was in the first place all kind of grainy and pixelated and just looked absolutely awful. No way you could use it for an advert. But beyond that, every time it came to the sections where I had added in little clips previously recorded, they were gone, or it would play them but then just go to black immediately after that. So the main video was missing. So I can't work out what I'd done wrong. I actually went through the process 2 or 3 times just to see if I could solve it. I even exported it in exported it 50%, went to a sort of smaller resolution, and it was slightly better. It didn't go into black or anything, but it was still pretty pixely and awful looking. So I did a little bit of browsing around, which obviously you could do yourself, but I thought I would just do my own little recording just to kind of clear that up, what the kind of problem is. And what it actually is when you go to do, as I was doing, a new document, because I was just importing the artifacts that I had already recorded, so it's not a new recording, it was a new document. So what happens is, when you go to export, what you actually need to do, this might not be the case for you, but it was for me, actually the export settings had changed. So let me just change that. By default, it's gone to scale by 50%. I go for 100%. This is 2560 by 1600, which is the resolution of my monitor. I was actually, when I was doing the document, it was 1080 by 1920, so just 1080 HD. So when you're going to customize, see, it's done it again here. It's set the data rate here, and that must be as default when you upgrade, when you get rid of the previous version, when you update and you add the new version. It's gone for a default bit rate of 1200. Which is pretty low. So what I found was, if you go to 7000 instead, keep all the other settings the same, well, data rate here should actually be 320. So if you're doing 1080 or whatever resolution you're doing, actually, for the best quality, you can go between 7000 and 8000. Keyframe rate's the same, it's 30 frames per second. Sample rate 44.1, that's fine. Data rate changed to 320, it is stereo sound. So that's what I did. I'm not going to export this one because there's nothing here to export yet, so I'm just going to cancel that and that. But that is what the problem is. So if you're finding that same problem, if you're getting sort of blank spaces or the resolution looks fuzzy and awful and really pixely, have a look at those settings. That's for document. We'll see how this works out. This is a recording. But I hope you find that helpful. It certainly, if I'd known that at the time, would have saved me an awful lot of trouble, because a 5-minute video taking 10 or 12 minutes to export and then being crap, so you sort of scratch your head for a while, look around at the settings, wonder what's going wrong, do it again, and like I said, I did it about 3 times. Then I tried it in a smaller format, so it really was best part of a day, having done the edit and then trying to get a decent export. But that solved it with just changing those couple of little settings. So hope you find that helpful, and it's been Dave here at DaveMenzies.com. Cheers for now. Bye bye.